Definition of the word.
craft.
Noun.
Strength, power, might, force, 9th century. Intellectual power, skill, art, ability, skillfulness, especially skill in making plans and carrying them into execution. Dexterity in managing affairs, adroitness, practical cunning, ingenuity in constructing, dexterity, 9th century. Cunning, art, skill, or dexterity applied to bad purposes, artifice, guile, subtlety, shrewdness as demonstrated by being skilled in deception, 13th century. Occult art, magic, 13th century. A work or product of art, circa 1000. Handmade items, especially domestic or decorative objects. Handicrafts, 20th century. A device, a means, a magical device, spell or enchantment, 13th century. Learning of the schools, scholarship. A branch of learning or knowledge, a science, especially one of the 7 liberal arts of the medieval universities, 13th century. Skill, skillfulness, art, especially the skill needed for a particular profession, 9th century.
Example.
The craft of writing plays. A branch of skilled work or trade, especially one requiring manual dexterity or artistic skill, but sometimes applied equally to any business, calling or profession. The skilled practice of a practical occupation, since the 9th century.
Example.
The carpenter's craft. He learned his craft as an apprentice. A trade or profession as embodied in its practitioners collectively, the members of a trade or handicraft as a body, an association of these, a trades union, guild, or company, 15th century.
Example.
She represented the craft of brewers. A vehicle designed for navigation in or on water or air or through outer space, since the 17th century. Boats, especially of smaller size than ships. Historically primarily applied to vessels engaged in loading or unloading of other vessels, as lighters, hoys, and barges. Those vessels attendant on a fleet, such as cutters, schooners, and gunboats, generally commanded by lieutenants. A woman. Implements used in catching fish, such as net, line, or hook. Modern use primarily in whaling, as in harpoons, handlances, etc., 17th century.
Craft. Craft.
Craft. Craft.
Craft. Craft.
Craft. Craft.